We're here at MaxPro Technologies to show you some of the features of our pressure logger. The logger consists of the main box, a USB stick, and the pressure transducer. The one we're working with today is a 0 to 30,000 psi transducer. The unit comes available with pressure ranges anywhere from 0 to 500 psi up to 60,000 psi. Some of the other options you can get also are temperature, and you can get the unit with dual pressures if you want to have a low pressure transducer and a high pressure transducer. You can do that also. The unit also has an Ethernet connection at the bottom. You can plug the unit directly into a computer to send your data directly to the computer, or you can send it to the USB drive that's inserted into the front of the unit. Take your data from there and take this stick to your computer and print your test report out from there. Some of the options we have for the logger: we offer a wireless keyboard and a printer and a USB hub, so you can hook all the devices up to the logger. You don't need the printer or the keyboard. You can do everything from the main screen as far as typing in any information. If you'd like the printer though, you can use that. Sure. First thing you do when you power the unit up, there's a on-off switch on the side. The screen comes up. Just touch the screen anywhere and it'll bring up your main screen. There's various screens you can get to from this main screen. We've got the real-time pressure and the peak pressure shown here. You've got setup screen here. We'll start with that. It'll bring up a window to put a password in. The unit, as you get it, will have 1111 as the password. You can change that to anything you want, and up to 10 users can have their own passwords for the unit. This gets you into a screen where you're able to edit titles. You can customize this to what you want your test report to look like. Here we've got customer name, part number, serial number, and date, but you can put anything in there that you want, whatever you want to come up on your test report when you print it out. Also, we've got a header editor. This has got our information in here right now. You can have your company name, website, address, whatever you want to put in there. Again, that would be on the test report every time it's printed out. That stays in there. We've got a password editor, so you can go in and change your passwords, and the calibration screen. When you calibrate the unit, you simply hit the 0. It'll zero it out if it's not already zeroed. And there's a shunt cal button, which it simulates pressure to 80% of the range of the transducer. Today we're working with a 30,000 psi transducer, so it'll run it up to 80% of that and do the shunt cal on it. And once you do that, you're done with the calibration. There's also some other things you can put in here. There's an auto peak reset, which on the main screen where it has the peak pressure shown, if you have this on, when you finish the test and you're ready to run the next test, it'll automatically zero that back out. You can turn that on or off. There's also a pass or fail. Now what this is on the test report, it'll give you a pass stamp or a fail stamp if you want it to do that. We have it turned on today. You don't have to use that if you don't want to. And some other things for erasing the logs. There's also a trend screen that will show as your test is running. It'll show the pressure up, pressure down, hold pressure. You can go into the comment screen, and this is where you would fill in the information for your specific test. You filled these to the left here, you filled that out in the setup screen. So for your individual test, you can fill out the different information, whether you have a different part number, serial number, customer name. You can do all this from the screen here. The keyboard comes up. There is the option of a wireless keyboard we can offer with the unit, but you can do everything from this unit without any other devices. Okay, when you're ready to start a test, you simply hit the start button. It will show running here, And what we're using today is just a run-up box to simulate the pressure. And I will take it up to pressure. It's logging everything you're doing here. During the test, if you want, you can bring up the trend screen and it'll show your test as far as your pressurization and hold. So now we'll drop the pressure back down. You'll notice that the peak pressure stays where it was at its highest point. During the test, if you notice that the peak pressure is much higher than the real-time pressure, you'll know that you probably have a leak somewhere in your system. You can auto reset the peak pressure on that if you like. Once the test is complete, hit the stop button, and at that point you're ready to either save your test to a USB stick, send it to the printer, or save it to a computer. So we'll go to the report screen. Gives you the option of sending it to a USB or to the printer. It also gives you the option to select pass or fail. So that will put a pass stamp on your test report. So the next thing we'll do is we'll hit the printer button, and that will automatically send your test report to the printer. And you'll see that it shows the pressure, the hold, and the letdown, the pass stamp, your company information, and all your customers' information there. Nice thing about this is you don't have to manipulate any data in an Excel file or anything like that to create a test report. All you do is hit the printer button and it gives you a test report. You can also you have the option of saving the data. Even after you've printed it, you can still save it to a USB drive to take to your computer and save that electronically. The logger is a very reliable way to record your pressure test. You can store them electronically and print them out, have a hard copy of your test. Much better than using a chart recorder that all you have is a paper copy of the test. If you need any more information on our logger or any other products we offer, please visit us at our website listed below.